Hi.
Hi, you ready?
Okay, we'll start.
Good.
Greetings. It is a pleasure to be with you as always. We are happy to be here. This is Archangel Ezekiel. I am happy to share messages of upliftment with you. There is much going on. There is much to share. Do you have any questions?
Yes. How are you?
We are well.
Good. Good. Thank you for coming today, and thank you for all that you're about to share, however it may be.
Thank you.
Would you mind speaking up just a little bit more so we could hear your message clearly?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm ready whenever you are.
It is a beautiful day. Stress aside, it is a beautiful day. Always come back to that. Remember to slow down. Remember to connect to self. Remember that none of it is mission critical. You don't have to run after every single trigger or concern. It becomes overwhelming and your brain can't handle it all. We speak here to Daniela because of the nature of her work. It is a lot coming in at once. And it's okay to take time to write things down or to focus on one thing before moving to another so that you do not drop any of the balls, so to speak, as you like to say. You won't drop it. We're there to remind you, even in such situations. And we're there for all situations. We are always there. You can always call on us. We are happy to help you. You need to request it. We cannot interfere with your free will, as you know, but we are always there and willing to help as needed when you ask for it.
Thank you for that. That's beautiful.
You're welcome.
So, if I'm understanding this correctly, in other words, you're asking for us to be patient, be present, to be mindful with our tasks, and to use discernment where we place our energy. Is that another way to say that?
Absolutely. That is a wonderful way to say that. Yes, thank you.
I appreciate that. That makes sense. Sometimes we ask like what's next, and a couple times before you've said it's not about what's next, it's about what's now. Being that much information is coming and so much is happening, you know, last time you spoke about being in nature would help us be more connected.
Mhm.
Do you have any other words of wisdom or anything that could be placed to help bring an array of activities that could be done to teach us to rewire our brain into more mindfulness acts, to be more present acts and more connected acts?
What a wonderful question. Yes. Dance comes to mind for her often, but in fact, it is a good grounding activity. Anything which puts you in your body is a good grounding and connecting activity. Swimming is a good activity because the water cleanses. Taking a bath is a good activity. Meditation can be, depending on the person. Running can be a form of meditation. It does not have to be seated. Anything where you're able to let that mind release its grip and flow is a good activity. It depends what you enjoy. So whatever it is that brings you joy is also a good activity. Bring more joy into your life, more ease. Ease.
What was that part? I'm sorry.
That was it. Peace.
Peace. Okay. Now we're finding a lot of opportunities that are available to us based off of technology, whether it be an app on a phone to a show or music or just any type of element where we feel in ways that has helped, technology has helped us connect more, but it also has brought a different energy to certain content. Is there anything that you could speak on that to help individuals use discernment on using technology to connect versus not?
There's a lot to say about technology. There's a lot to say about AI. And the influence of AI on things like your art, what is shared out there, what is real and what is not real. Technology is a tool. Of course, you're doing this with the help of technology. This would not be possible without the tools that you are using. It is a benefit. It can also be a detriment to people depending on what they are consuming. So be mindful of what you are consuming. Are you mindlessly scrolling on Facebook for hours or TikTok? There may be better uses of your time. It's just sucking your energy. However, those means also are used to share beneficial information. So, can you curate what you connect to? Feel in the accounts you follow, the people you're connected to, and disconnect if you need to. You can, in fact, control some of what you're exposed to, not all. The algorithms, in fact, are very strong in what they show you. And so be aware of that too. You may need to go and search for other sources of information out there. And because of technology, you can find a lot of information out there that was in the past hidden from you.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's very helpful. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
When you say there's much news coming, can you elaborate on that?
Nope, this is me. It just went so fast.
Oh, I was like,
No, there's nothing.
that's blunt. That's great. Wonderful. Okay.
I'm amused because you always want to know, and there's nothing.
That's fine. That's fine.
There's none there. It will come and you will know when it comes. You will know it for what it is when it comes. Just tune into the energy coming in. There is a lot of energy coming in. You see it shared by others. It is indeed true. To the level that each of you can connect to energy, do your best or strive to do so. Make the attempt, make the time, make the space. Clear yourself so that you may receive this energy to the best or highest of your abilities, and that will progress, and then you will know more, or you will have more connection as that changes your even physical structures.
Beautiful and much appreciated.
Thank you so much. We have had a great time connecting with you. Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for all you do. Thank you.
Okay.
Yay.
Yeah, that made sense.
Yeah. 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 Very much so.
Yeah, that was something to ponder, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. And a nice reminder to really pay attention to who we follow.
Mm-hmm.
What energies are we connected to? I didn't think of that part.
Absolutely.
That's
All
good. Ready?
Ready?
Okay. I'm ready.
Welcome.
Thank you. We are welcome. Thank you. We appreciate this very much.
Who am I speaking to?
This is Angel,
Hello.
and I'll be coming just myself today.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me here.
Is there something you'd like to share about what's coming next?
What's coming next? Incredible topic that many are asking for all of us that are above. Yes, we have much to say on this. We find that some are willing to talk and some are not, and that's completely understood. What I would like to say as a preface is that though this is what we share at the time that we're sharing it, this is our current understanding. There are so many variables and things are changing so rapidly that we can give you information, but please hold discernment when you share this, when you honor this, when you absorb this. Please be flexible in what comes to you. Always check and see if this information is meant for you. Does it sit right with you? Is it your truth to hold? What we may share today can be different tomorrow. So please check often with anyone that you connect with that feels that their information is so. What's coming next much. In simple form, much. The times are changing. As you all can see, the world is changing rapidly. Causes for concern? Probably so. But we encourage all to be in a place of joy as much as possible. Not only does this help your vibration, but this helps the overall vibration of all there is. Times may seem hard, dire, and drastic. These times can pull us closer together. It can make us more aware of the fragility of life. Honor one another, love one another, be connected with one another as much as possible, for as much as you can for your highest good. We ask of you all to understand that much is coming, much is changing. Pay attention to your heart center. What does your heart tell you? What is important to you? Please honor that to be so. For when you honor your heart, you honor the soul. Does this help for you?
Yes, it absolutely does. Connecting to the heart center.
Yes.
Yes.
Things that bring joy,
Mhm.
things that bring love. You know, sometimes when things are hard or they seem hard, or we've been paying attention to too much of the hard energy out there, the fear, the anxiety, the adrenaline, we can get stuck in our ego. We can let our ego drive. A saying that I said often while I was on earth: your ego has a place with you always. It just needs to be in the back seat with the seatbelt on. Your soul and your heart take the wheel. Others may say this as: your ego is second in command. Your heart is first in command. This is a lot for people to understand, and many may have questions, and we would be happy to answer them. The main thing is that when you have an opportunity to move forward, do you move forward in ego, pride, envy, jealousy, fear, or anxiety? Or do you move forward in heart and love? Listen to your body. Your body will tell you. Does this help?
Absolutely. Yes, it does. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
On an unrelated note, or related, how can I stay heart-centered if I'm having trouble with relationships with loved ones or friends or coworkers?
Yes, very good question, as this is very prevalent on Earth. Relationships are having many hard, turbulent times. Many are diving in and being more honest on a soul level. It really depends on the individual. There are people that are stuck in ego and their pride, and they're not allowing themselves to elevate to the next level of life. This is causing a conflict and a war within. Sometimes this is their life lesson. It does not need to be yours. We always have free will choice. We always have the opportunity to use discernment. Do we absorb these emotions? Are these emotions mine to carry? How may we take a step back, remove ourselves from the environment or the situation as much as possible, and see the lesson within? Many are having this challenge. So many. Beautiful prayers are coming in, beautiful insights and desires. We always have the opportunity to choose. Do we want to stay at this job? Do we want to stay in this relationship? Why do we want to stay in this job? Why do we want to stay in this relationship? There are no wrong answers, and it is nobody's choice to choose other than your own. You have free will choice, and you may use it well, and we will support you in all that you do. The challenges in relationships are plenty because people are afraid. Sometimes our dear ones near to us, whether it be our coworkers or loved ones and beyond, just need a hug. Whether they need a hug on a physical level or a soul level. This may help in any situation. Sometimes it's about hugging ourselves and letting them live out their life lesson without us interrupting. I ask that all use discernment Seek advice from knowing and trusting beings and see what resonates well within your heart. To be in your heart space while this is going on can be quite difficult. This is where we ask for the removal. It doesn't have to be permanent, but the removal of self to not be so closed in and to back up a little bit. To step back and review your situation. See your existence and your experience. How may you take steps back and view it from a different perspective? Then with this, as the more you step back and the more you separate yourself, give their emotions to them and you take yours. Take this time and listen to your heart. Removing yourself from the ego and the adrenaline of the discourse to the heart of the matter. And when we look at something from love, remember the good in these people. Remember the soul that's within them. Their struggle is theirs. It may absolutely affect those around you, but you can put up those boundaries and you can put up those walls in the healthiest sense. Not blockages, but just boundaries. Usually the walls, we don't ask for them to be physical, but we ask them to be light. Put a boundary around you. What's theirs is theirs, and what's mine is mine. Then, when you are in your space and they are in theirs, this can help you listen to your heart space more. And the more and more you listen into your heart space, the more you are able to work from your heart. Does this help, my dear?
Thank you so much. Yes, it absolutely does. Thank you.
Good.
Okay.
Excellent. I really appreciate you asking that. This is something I struggled with often on Earth.
Do you want to talk about your time on Earth?
Anne
No.
knows this well. Thank you for asking. That warms me on a level. My time on Earth was a time of great joy, of great adventure, great struggle, and great honor.
I feel sad all of a sudden. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, what?
I feel sad or emotional all of a sudden.
That's probably Anne.
Okay.
That's probably Anne. My news of me leaving shocked Anne, and it was hard for her to rebound off of this. She is my sister. She's in my sisterhood. I called her a little mini me. This honors her greatly. Does.
Thank you for sharing.
Yes. I was a teacher. I worked in middle school. I love my students very much. I love my life very much. But I struggled. I struggled with my sexuality. I struggled with my identity. I came from a very traditional existence. And I thought for the longest time that I was wrong. It took me a while to understand that I was not wrong. I was light. I was light in every way. And once I realized who I was and who I am, I poured myself into that work as a light worker. I taught, I loved, I traveled, I dared. I did everything that I needed to do on Earth. And that is then why I left. I left because I completed everything. And so I could be here for you at this level. I thank you so much for asking me.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate that very much.
That is inspiring. Thank you. If there's anything you'd like to share, anything else? Otherwise, we can conclude.
No, thank you. I love connecting with you all at this level, and I'll look forward to next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So I got a good part of that, but yeah, when she died, it rocked me. It really did. But I am very grateful for her in every single level, and And yeah, I mean, when you lose a loved one and a mentor and a sister, which every time I hear it, that is, she has said that, oh my God, I just like, it's such an honor. But she was my Reiki teacher, and just somebody that you knew if it came out of her mouth, it was legit. It was very real. And to be able to connect with her like this is just, it just definitely warms me. But she touched so many people that there could very well be still a lot of sadness about her passing, because she was just that soul,
Mhm.
just a gem.
I love it. There was, I felt a lot of emotion all of a sudden. So
Well, and I don't know how to describe the emotion that I felt when you asked that, other than just like, oh my gosh, thank goodness you asked that. That was such a good and deep question that she just was like, okay, good for her.
I want
Your,
to
your respect was already way up here, but it just went, whoo. So,
thank you.
yeah.
Thank you for that. I think
Yeah.
it was wonderful. I think they spoke of important things.
I love hearing more about what Ezekiel has to say. It was nice to hear.
Yeah. So thank you for doing this, and we'll be back next time.
Yes. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.